Salud guys, Dave Mate from Yerba Mate land, and today we are talking about Merced Organic Yerba Mate from Argentina. This company, Las Marias, which is the mother company of several brands, La Merced being one of them. This is their USDA Organic Yerba Mate. Very delicious mate, very reliable mate. Let's talk a little bit about the body, the flavor, how it feels, how it tastes, the texture. Well, this is a light-bodied mate. There's nothing too overwhelming about it. It's definitely not a medium body, and it's definitely not a full body like Canadius. I would call this a very simple mate to figure out. But what's interesting about it is that it has these floral notes to it. Sort of like how Guayaki has some floral notes to it. Well, this also has these sort of subtle floral light body notes to it. In that respect, it can be quite complex. For people who have a sharp palate, you're going to be able to pick up on citrus notes, some sort of flowery hints, blueberry, raspberry, very light, very subtle, not overwhelming. This is a very soft-spoken mate. I think this company, Las Marias, created this particular mate for export. Yes, it is sold in South America, but to me, this seems like this mate was packaged specifically for export, for Europeans and for North Americans who may not be so knowledgeable about mate. This is a great one to start off with because it's very light-bodied. There's not too much to figure out, and it's pretty tasty. Let's talk about the cut. This is a very traditional Argentine cut. But what I did notice with this particular brand, that it has a lot of palos in it. Palos are the white little stems. The more stems usually means the mate is going to be slightly sweeter, but it's also going to be more mellow. Let's talk about the nose of this mate. How does it smell? Right off the bat, very nice sweet tones. Has that bread component, which a lot of Argentine mates have. Very faint citrus component. And of course it has that floral component, sort of flowery, berries, a little bit of strawberry, very subtle, but it's there. Very nice nose. Let's talk about cycle. This mate has a short cycle. You're gonna be able to get a good 10 to 12 cycles on each side of the mate before having to dump everything, before it becomes lavado, which means tasteless. Alright, so if you're looking for an organic mate, one that's reliable, I would definitely recommend La Merced. It's a nice mate, not too complex, but it still has a nice depth to it, nice dimension to it. You can't go wrong with this mate. Check it out, try it for yourself, and hopefully you'll like it. Thanks a lot guys, this is Dave Mate from Yerba Mate land. Salud.